Now let's go to opportunities. Are you ready? Life is all about opportunities. Opportunities are ladders. If you try to climb the wall like Spider-Man, you may go up and down, up and down. But when there is a ladder, it assists you. Opportunities are steps. Going from floor 1 to floor 2 to floor 3 to floor 4 to floor. When you have a step, it's better than a ladder. Hello? Opportunities are ladders. Opportunities are also steps. Step is better than ladder. But opportunities are also lifts. So lift is better than step and better than ladder. But opportunities are ladders, opportunities are steps, opportunities are lift that helps you. So it is the level of the opportunity that determines whether it is a step, a ladder, or a lift. Opportunities are doorways. So when opportunity comes, it's a doorway that takes you from one door or one room or one level into another level. And now listen, depending on a lot of factors, even though opportunities are doorway, there are different kinds of doors. Hello? There are doors that are wooden doors. There are doors that are iron doors. There are doors that are glass doors. But whether it's wooden, iron, or glass, you have to put in some energy to push for the door to open. So opportunities are doors, but there are even levels. Now, but some doors are automatic doors. It's just for you to show up in the atmosphere. Boom, and the thing opens up. But guess what? Some opportunities are like revolving doors. You know, they move in cycles. So if you don't join, you feel hit your head. And you can be discouraged. You go inside. You think there is opportunity. Yes, there is. But because it's revolving, if you are not strategic, you hit your head. You will find yourself back in the place you are coming from. And you have lost 50 million. But somebody say, no, no, me, I did it, I made 100 million. He say, hey, but I did it, I lost 50 million. It's a lie. These people are lying to you. They are not lying to you. It's an opportunity, but it's a revolving door. You need to be strategic. So question, how do you know whether it's wood door you have to put energy, or automatic door, or revolving door? That's why you need Jesus. That's why you need the Holy Ghost. Even me, I can't answer that question. That is why the Holy Ghost will tell you, no, don't go now. Because when you are doing revolving door, it's like, you know, skipping rope. You know how you go join skipping rope? It's a strategy. It's Holy Ghost that can give you that one. To say, go now, don't do this now, do this now, don't do this now. So when you become a Christian and you refuse to activate the communion with the Holy Ghost, and you refuse to activate the place of prayer and sensitivity to the Holy Ghost, that's when you are fooling yourself. It is when you have lost money, you now be coming to church for prayer, for pastor to do fire brigade, when you are supposed to have come for divine prophetic guidance. Hello? So opportunities are what? Ladders, and opportunities are steps, opportunities are lifts, opportunities are doors, opportunities are also contacts and connections. Opportunities are what? Contacts and connections. So sometimes it is meeting somebody that connects you to somebody that connects you to another opportunity. And before you know it, it's done. And we have heard the principle is called 6 degrees of separation. We've heard that principle, that everybody on earth is 5 people away from whosoever you want to meet. Anybody on earth is what? 5 persons away from whosoever you want to meet. So you need to make sure that every time you meet with people, don't look down on anybody. Honor people, appreciate people, celebrate people. Never look down on anybody, because sometimes great people come with humility. They just move around, and then if you look down on them, you close your door. And you may later realize that the person that you are looking for is the person you have ignored 3 weeks ago. So when we talk about opportunity, it is better to be prepared, waiting for opportunities, than for opportunity to come and meet you unprepared. So many of us, the challenge is that we are not prepared for opportunities. So if you look back into your life right now, you will realize that there are some opportunities that came, but you could not take advantage of them because you were not prepared. So it is better to be prepared, waiting for opportunities, than for opportunities to come and meet you unprepared. Because whenever you see a man that is successful, it's just because opportunity met with preparation. That's all. It's not because they are more intelligent than you. No. You say, hey, that man is lucky. No, nobody is lucky. It's just because he was prepared. And when the opportunity came, he was able to take advantage of it. So when we tell people, some of the laws of wealth creation, which is not our focus today, one of the laws of wealth creation is the law of financial education. So let me give you like 7 laws just to drop it. It's not the message for today. The law of financial education is one of the laws of wealth creation, to continue to educate yourself on finances. Number 2, the law of delayed gratification is the law of wealth creation. The law of delayed gratification, to make sure that every money you make, you don't eat it up. Instead of you eating everything now, prepare for the future. Number 3, the law of savings is the law of wealth creation, to save. Saving is not an asset, but you save to acquire an asset. Saving is not an investment, but you save to be able to invest. Number 4, the law of asset acquisition. The law of asset acquisition, so that you can acquire assets. Because many of us are acquiring liabilities instead of assets. But one of the laws of wealth creation is the law of asset acquisition. Next is the law of investment and cash flow. The law of investment and cash flow, because you can acquire assets, but not all assets is an investment, and not all assets brings cash flow. E.g., if I buy a plot of land now, it's an asset. It's going to continue to appreciate in value, but it's not producing money for me. But if I use that same land as car park, it becomes an investment. It starts producing cash flow. If I use that same land as event center, it starts producing cash flow. So it's one thing to have an asset, it's another thing to have a cash flow producing asset. So sometimes you may have assets, and the asset is not liquid. And because the asset is not liquid, 10 million problem can embarrass you. Whereas you have a property of 1 billion. But because you don't have the cash flow, you are not liquid, it can mess you up. So I say to people, even a profitable business can go bankrupt when there is no cash flow. So cash is king. Cash flow is the lifeblood of any business. So that's the law of what? The law of investment. Another law is the law of multiple streams, which we'll probably touch on later in the course of our sharing today. The law of multiple streams of income. And then another law is the law of covenant compliance, which is where a lot of people miss it. The law of covenant compliance. And we have been well taught in this house, so I don't think we should get into those kind of problems when it comes to tithing, first fruit, giving, sacrificing. You should know by now that the reason for wealth is kingdom. If you don't understand that one, then you are still, we need to go back to kindergarten. Hello, everything you are gathering is all about the kingdom. If the kingdom is not the purpose for your wealth, you are joking.